how would you summarize for our listeners the conversation that we've had today and maybe how they might be able to apply it to decode in their life?
Take care. I think probably what I would say is take care of your brain. It is an immensely complex organ. We've described some of the attributes of the brain from a compositional point of view, but what we haven't spent much time on is how do you take care of it? Stress is bad for the brain, period. End of story. All she wrote. Sleep is good for the brain. Being positive turns out to be good for the brain as well. There's some things you can do on a regular basis. Exploring a new language is a wonderful thing for the brain. So there's been a lot of debate about whether doing crosswords or playing brain games or those type of things, are they good or bad for the brain? They're never going to be bad for the brain. Whether they have a positive impact or not doesn't matter. But I do 15 minutes of brain games every morning. Is it improving my brain? I have no way of knowing.
I think it is.
But
anecdotally, I'm going to give you a thumbs up.
Thank you. But we don't know. But it's not going to do any harm.
Right.
And so eating the right foods, exercise. We know exercise is great for the brain. One of our podcasts will be the care and feeding of the brain. But hey, it's an incredibly complex, very delicate organ. Take care of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a great way to summarize it, which I think we'll be happy to know that we only have 3 possible reflection questions in addition to what you've shared. And a couple of them are an interesting spin. So I think that's why I want to share them, because it's an interesting spin on what we've talked about today. So the first one is, as you think about what you've learned today and what we've shared around what the brain is made of, pick 1 or 2 of these or all of them, whatever works best for you, to reflect on as we have gone along this journey. And the first question is, what's one wrinkle in your own life that has made you wiser? What an interesting pun there, or play on words. I like it.
Love it.
How are you fueling your brain, not just with food, but with rest, connection, and curiosity? So that's good. And then the final one is, where do you need to create new networks at work or in your personal relationships? So another cool play on words. As you think of the networks of the brain or how the brain is wrinkled, I think those were 2 really interesting connections and reference points to how people can reflect as they move forward in the next week or so.